This is a review of AnimatorAccessBuilder, which creates a script to give you type-safe access to your controller. Currently, you need to use an integer and strings to analyze your Animator controller. This is extremely difficult to maintain and is fragile. With the AnimatorAccess script, you get IntelliSense and maintainability. We will review the AnimatorAccess file along with a use case. Let's start by taking a look at an AnimatorController example. Here we see an Animator controller for which we need access. It contains a lower body layer, an upper body layer, and various parameters. So let's take the controller and add it to our script builder. At this time, we'll run the builder and it would create an AnimatorAccess file, for I've already done this in the example scene and it's located here. There is also an AnimatorAccessTest script which will test our AnimatorAccess example. Let's go ahead and take a look at the AnimatorAccessTest. This script will first get the AnimatorAccess example script and place it in this variable here. Then we will use the AnimatorAccess script to retrieve various parameters of our controller. Here you see we're going to set the speed. Here we're getting the speed. And notice how everything is type safe and IntelliSense enabled. Here we're looking in the lower body to determine if we're in the walk state. And finally, something that's not even possible with the Unity APIs, we were going to check what the current state string value is. So you can see here when we play it the very intuitive methods available to access your controller. Here's a brief example of how it might have been done in the past. This just accomplishes determining if it's in the walk state. Here we had to use an integer and two strings along with a very verbose statement. Let's jump back to the editor. Let's go ahead and play our scene and see what happens. You can see here that we're setting the speed, our parameter, getting it, and we determined that the lower body is in a walk state and the upper body is in idle. We see that to be the case. You do notice that there's two different portions being displayed here. That's because we have two objects. Let's go out of play mode. A lower AnimatorAccess object and a remote AnimatorAccess. This is done just to demonstrate that the AnimatorAccess has the ability to sit on the same game object as the animator, or it can be placed on a remote object and the AnimatorAccess can be placed as a parameter. Thank you. To learn more, please visit AI Unity website. You can also explore the featured products below. Be sure to subscribe to stay current on all AI Unity products. Thank you, and stay tuned to this products playlist to complete your training.